Hello there, this is Lame Old Ben, and I'm going to try to do more of the Undine space Battlezone, going from the command center of the Voth ground Battlezone, which I find the easiest way to get to it anyway. I just don't know. Anyway, on M, we should be able to see how this is, so there's only that remaining, so we can probably just fly to the center, and then we'll have the main things to deal with, or the planet killers. We'll have to deal with the planet killers first. But yeah, they'll be pretty much soon to do. Get that out of the way. Let's always make sure to check and see that your stations are actually what you meant them to be, because that can be a pain. Sitting here, let's set engines to maximum. Anyone ever watch Stargate Atlantis, and it's like, or was it SG-1 that had it where one was like, weapons to maximum, and the lieutenant at the console was like, what? Because he didn't get the reference or something. Let's see, we are flying toward that zone. Should be just a few more years, but yeah, let's see here. Here's this loadout and the stations. We can adjust some of the things here, so if I didn't want disrupting enemy subsystems, we could switch it to something else, but we already have beams fire at will 2, and we have overload 2, so those are pretty good. Tactical team, not the best, but at least it does some things, so I could switch it up to something else, but we're gonna stick with that. Emergency power to auxiliary, also not the best, but already have, or no, we don't have emergency to Crispies, so let's go with that then, and that's a little better. Hazard emitters, let's just stick with that. There we go. Alright, so where'd the enemies go? Crap, I flew past everyone while looking at other things. Okay. Ah, the joy of not paying attention. The game. Okay, well, we're here just in time for a little bit of this stuff here. Can help a little bit at least. And I have the mouse wheel so that scrolling down fires all entropy devices, and scrolling up distributes the shields. Overload for that one, and a Tychon's Rift of Doom. There we go. Heavy battleship, and that needs some Doom. Oh, it's already going. Okay. And let's see here. That one probably will be done by the time we get around to it again. But, yeah. Here we go. Fire at will help take out any of their plasma torpedoes at least. And they like plasma, so here's some plasma for them as well. Can take that back to fluidic space all they want. All the crop dusting they can stomach. Some beam overload with emergency to that. Here's to deploy a satellite. That costs like 2,000 per set of 20 or set of 10 or something. So whatever, doesn't matter. And they have a fair bit here now again. Can't wait to bring the Doom again. Come on, go crispy, you guys. Just go crispy. It's fine. This is fine. Oh my word. Yep, and there's that singularity wanting to make some spaghetti. It's okay though, it's a little extra crunchy, but it's fine. Could be cooked a little better, but oh well. There we go. So the stupid Undine viruses deactivating. Oh cool, they have a Lexington. I want to get one of those at some point. But they cost like 30 bucks, and I need that for food. So yeah, let's not waste money on that. But yeah, it would be nice to be able to at some point. Let's turn the maneuvering abilities up a little higher. There we go. Alright. The Undine are moving the singularity back. No, they aren't. They'll be crispy before they get a chance. Alright, Here we go. Let's not go through the beam of doom, even though it doesn't really matter. Let's go into the singularity. That'll be fun. Extra crunchy! No, they're stuck. Whoa, we're stuck. Yep. Here we are, getting stuck again. Yep. Okay. Well, yep. Well, this sucks. Alright, almost ready to go. Device is deactivated. Wonderful. Freaking bioships all over the place. Oh my word, now we have to activate that? Someone has to, at least. Someone's gonna get there, the Protectron or Pratchett or whatever. All the things, extra crispy. Oh my word, and they have another one in the reduce slot. They're moving it backward because they stink. There we go.
Planet killers have been revealed. Make your way to their location.
Alright, time for that crap.
The planet killers are now active. We have 10 minutes to destroy as many as possible.
Alright. Okay, here we go again. Alright, so let's stop right here, initiate the arming sequence on that, and set crispies to maximum. Yeah, gotta get that going. Configure energy power levels. And here's some more of the
planet killer is invulnerable. Use the Klingon weapons to destroy its
fire.
shielding.
Yes. And set this crap ablaze here first, I guess we have to do, right? Oh my word. Chill out with your crap. Freaking space cuttlefish. Alright, take items while we can. Infinity lockbox of uselessness. Okay, that one's firing. Now we gotta go over there. Someone else has already gotten it, so alright. Alright, so it just will take a little bit for that.
Finish off the planet killer.
Alright, let's send them a Tychus Rift and some Tachyons.
The planet killer has been destroyed.
That's the one of them anyway. Now the closest one to us is over here. That'll probably be gone by the time we get to it, so let's point toward the slightly further one. Go there, and everyone else can get the one that's closest, because, well, it'll be gone before I get there pretty much. So let's set engines to maximum, all that stuff. But yeah, one over here, I think we're going... Oh, we are going to the closest one. Oh well, and everyone else is too. But yep, it'll be done before we even get there probably. Except for the timer thing, that's the shield deactivator. So, I guess maybe not done completely, but oh well. We'll get a little bit of crispy done. Maybe. But yeah, there's a few different puzzles to the Undine Space Battlezone. Some more tedious than others. Like that one is for me, a little bit anyway. So, okay, here we go with configure the power levels of dooooom again.
The planet killer is invulnerable.
Fire that,
Use the Klingon weapons to destroy its shielding.
Yeah, set the crispies to maximum and all that stuff. Alright, so let's just get going here. Enhance before something. Okay, well, I guess I'll stay here and see if that says anything. Well, it doesn't seem to give me a thing to do. Oh, wonderful, there's one of those things. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Crispy, let's go.
That's it! Finish off the planet killer!
Will I get a chance to at least plop that? I think I did. Yay, that thing. Little bit of doom at least.
The planet killer has been destroyed.
Alright, and onward to the last one. We've got fun and games. Over here with the Romulan device one now, right? Yep, over this way. Following everyone. Alright, here we go. And then we'll have to go to the deployment area and deal with the Voth right after we're done with the planet killers in the game. But yeah, there's a Romulan device someone will have to get to. I don't remember exactly where the button is. It usually will show you exactly where to press buttons and crap. I think it's similar to the puzzle we first saw it. Yeah,
The
and someone
protective
already
bubble
got.
is down. Go after the planet killer.
Wonderful. So, let's see here. Dooooom. Well, there it goes again. Alright, so there's that anyway.
All 3 planet killers have been destroyed.
Now we can click return to home base to fast travel whenever it finally shows up again anyway.
The Undine will return, but we have...
Return to home base.
There is a massive Voth fleet inbound.
Yep, we click that to fast travel
All ships,
right
return
to
the
here.
staging area.
This is the staging area, but let's set these here since it takes forever for the Voth to show up, or at least it feels like forever. They'll arrive in 20 seconds, which for ADHD from TikTok is like 20 years or so, right? Every second's an eternity, because you can't watch more than a fraction of a second. That's why Blipverts from Max Headroom will be around at some point, and then everyone goes crispy because we can't find work, and we're all like pensioners, right? All that thing, except without the pension, just starving. Yay! So I guess just inactive but unable to afford food. Yay! The joy. So much joy. Ah well.
Destroy all the primates. This sphere will belong to us.
Yay, awesome, you do that. And I should have said it to the other one, but here we go. Come on, someone get into my sight so I can use this. Here we go. A little bit at least. Hey, I'm actually getting to fire at things a little bit before they're all gone. That won't happen much longer because everyone goes here and it's just like the end of Wing Commander. Alright, let's see, we can take an item, it's major components of Doom. Doom, 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 doom. Come on, come on. And let's see here. We have that song, okay, all the things. There we go. One little bit of Doom there. Pirate Will's better for this, but I accidentally clicked the overload instead. So, whatever though. Whatever though. They're all going too fast. I could sit one of these out at least. 300 seconds. That's like, 5 minutes, which is more than the time here anyway. I should have swapped it out earlier. But, oh well. That's just a Polaron turret. I should use those with the Vodwar more, because the Vodwar are so annoying. But the Voth are like almost as annoying as the Vodwar. Just my opinion. The Great Wall of Delta, as others call it even. Wow. Yep, it just... The enemies don't stand a chance. They're all crispy doomed. Well, doomed and crispy. It's their final destination. Do-do-do-do-do. Everything's do-do. I don't see the enemy. There it is. One of them, anyway. Where are you guys? There's one. Okay, it needs some doom. That is a larger ship, that's for sure. But it's also going to be gone in no time because everyone's just maximizing forward firepower. Well, broadside firepower, since most of the ships are probably Federation, more or less. I haven't really looked, but Federation's the coolest to me anyway. And Federation tends to have more broadside capabilities rather than... Well, I mean, if you set up with cannons, then it's going to be that. But in this type of situation, you want a lot of area of coverage, so just fire at will. Give the enemy no chance, no quarter. There's a Kobayashi Maru. Wow, that's like in life. Except it can actually be useful. Here we go, some enemies over there that aren't leaving it immediately yet. Let's help them on their way just a little bit. Well, we didn't even get there in time. But we're here to provide some support if it's necessary at some point eventually. Come on. But yeah, here we go again. Can't wait to bring the dooooom again. Some things getting fired at. Fire at will spreads out the phaser fire. It's nice when I get a chance to deploy the Titan's Rift. I guess that's the Mark II, which I don't have yet. Would be nice to have that ability at some point. Because it's like opening a singularity right on the enemy. Pretty much. Oh, there it is. Wow. The ending of Wing Commander, the movie. They plop in just to go crispy, pretty much. Yeah, it would be interesting for, like, in the Expanse, or my idea for my own book was, like, having a stealth fleet, you know, mostly like the Delta Wing and Vanta Black, so it's not reflecting light otherwise as well. But have it where its deceleration mode is using coaxial railguns, so it's just like it's not using thrusters with superheated gas, but decelerating with projectiles in front, kind of thing. Just lots of forward projectiles, so it's not only decelerating, but it's sending some munitions down toward where the enemy goes. Where are they? Did we get a chance to fry them? Nope. Nope, there's another one, already crispy. Everything's gone before I even get to see it. It's the game. Wow. If this didn't look like some Blade Runner industrial zone, it would be even cooler. But I suppose it's kind of cool to think of it being like, this is the contested zone in a Dyson sphere, which is like its own kind of cool, of course. Larger than the Halo array. And having Omega particles which can shut down warp travel across multiple sectors is the theme in Voyager, where that's derived. But yeah, we're almost done. 23 more eternities for TikTok. ADHD. Come on, show up and go crispy, the game. Come on, you need your crispy dooooom, we got it right here, right now. Right here, right now. Everything's crispy and doomed, yeah. Come on, more dooooom for everybody. Yay. Alright, so we got some stuff, yay. Alright, game over, man, game over. So that's the Undine Battlezone, at least the end portion of it, which is probably more than most can watch anyway, so thank you those who do. It's pretty fun setup. I like the ground battle zone, the Voth ground battle zone within this area a little bit more, but this is cool as it is, in my opinion, where you actually get to fight alongside others and PvE rather than PvP, so you know that's better in what I think anyway. So yep, take care everyone and try to not go crazy.